hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is the Crafty Cockney bringing you more Amnesia Machine for Pigs. And where we left off last time, I can't remember where we went. Oh yeah, through that gate. See the little gatey there? We got through the mixing room, we made that corrosive compound and got through that padlock, which leads us on our way. I'm just waiting to see this.
Down here, Daddy. Faster, faster.
I'm coming, children, I'm running. What could possibly go wrong? Let's go down this ladder. Have I just got to jump down a fucking hole? Yes. All these nails and no wood. What kind of carpenter are you? That figure cannot help but open its arms to you. Where is the strength in that? Well, we've gone down another level, which means we are progressing, because we do have to get to the belly of the beast, as it was. As it were, as it wasn't. And drain the water out, apparently. Okay, that's the hole we just came through. Nice. It's a human skull there. Some skeletons. Let's put this up, because this is a good... It's like an early warning system. It will flicker if the piggy's around. October the 22nd, 1899. Naturally, once bled, the product must be scalded, dehaired and scraped readily for gambroiling and evisceration. For this, we pass them through the steam reservoir, which is kept at a constant temperature by passing excess high-pressure venting from the engines via the boiler and a series of large copper pipes into a stone chamber just below the workhouse. At the centre of the machine, there is a component that must be kept at a constantly low temperature, which controls operations of the processing of product throughout the system. Alongside this, refrigeration is of utmost importance in retaining product quality, and this also requires heat to be removed from certain areas of the machine. Two problems are therefore combined into a single solution: the removal of heat from some areas and the requirements for increased heat in others. Conducting panels draw heat through the principles of convection, regulated by the boiler and sending freezing air along one set of pipes in one direction and superheated vapours in another. Okay, that's cool. This tells us a little bit more about how this is working down here.
Isn't it dangerous allowing this filthy discharge to collect so close to the core?
We can use the flow to drive the turbines. There will always be a torrent of excreta flooding through these tunnels. We can use this to supplement the steam production and ensure constancy.
God, the stench! This fecal matter is the true product of the age.
Okay, the flooded tunnels. My mysterious friend's correct, the sewers are indeed flooded. To descend further, I'll have to find the local sluice pumps to drop water levels. The smell is almost unbearable. It makes me gag. Sorry. Why should the saboteur have flooded the tunnels though? What did he hope to achieve? Okay, so we've got to find sluice gates. Find sluice gates, drop the water level here, and we'll be able to run through big poo-poos. Whoa, whoa. Is that like the water monster from Dark Descent? Sluice Gate 1. And I'm guessing down here is Sluice Gate 2? Would I be correct in my assumption? Okay, I just want to get my bearings, really. I hope the lighting's better in these episodes for you now, guys. You can actually see what's going on screen. I have tried to jiggery-pokery it around quite a bit. flickering yet. Yeah. Sluice Gate 2. Is that fucking water monster thingy? A water monster pig. I mean, what could go wrong? Aha! Telephone's that going to ring? No? Okay. Let's just read the note instead. August the 1st, 1899. Several of the older forms have breached their containment area and escaped into the sewers. I think we've just seen that, yeah. They remind me of my limitations. This is no Kelm and I am no Elayu, at least not quite yet. It is the heat generated from keeping the doorway between open? That makes no sense, that is to blame. We cannot simply pack them about with coolant as we do at the centre where the doorway is. The latter versions are kept safe by the freezing temperatures of those towers. Up here, where the air is hot and fetid, they become overheated. And their duality tears them asunder, as the other place flies from their cells and their vitae splinters. They live sporadically, torn from one world to the other and back again in violent, unpredictable bursts. For a few seconds they are creatures of this world and they are torn away and cease to have physical form. This vicious ripping back and forth between worlds has driven them quite insane. I have ordered the affected areas sealed. I will not allow my loyal workers to enter. These are damned places now. The abode of failed experiments, ghosts of fear and spite. So that's what's in the water. Ah, look! We've made it down here. So I'm guessing this is the actual belly of the machine. That's still not rung, is it? Hello! Is there anything in here? Is there a control for the sluice? Ah! Sluice number 1. Awesome. Telephone drum. You bastard. I was halfway out of the room.
Faster, Mandus. Drain the waters. Open the way to the bilge pumps. We are waiting for you.
Join us. Okay, so we eventually need to open up sluice number 2. But we've opened sluice number 1 now, so we'll get round to sluice number 1. That doesn't sound good at all, does it? Oh, buggery bollocks. Look, it's El Pigarto. Hey, Piggy. You see him? Fuck, there's one in here with me. I was hoping it was just the water monsters. But yeah. So is that open? It's just him. It's just him. It's all good in the hood. It's all good in the hood. No poo fell out. Not much, anyway. That's where we came in. So that's sluice 1. We've opened that now, which obviously gave the pig access to us as well. Oh, look! Let's turn this off and listen.
But we can save them. We can set them free. We can replace a rotten old world with a clean new one. Mr. Mandus, you sound every bit the fanatic. Well, how can I be otherwise, Professor? How can any man of ethics simply stand by and watch this world drown in its own excrement? And your engineer, this visionary with whom you embarked upon this course, does he share your views? Indeed he does. Indeed he does. The poor fellow has seen it all before. Now, this is not the first great civilization he has wept for. And so you set about things immediately upon your return? Naturally. These things cannot be left to rot upon the tree, and sponsors were remarkably easy to find. I tell you, Professor, a trail of greed brings rich men to your door like pigs to truffles.
Okay. Have you guys noticed that this recent... Well, I suppose it's not particularly recent, but it really started off with Amnesia, Dark Descent, but the voiceover actors all seem to be these very well-spoken Englishmen. Which is quite nice for us English guys, because we don't really get that mentioned too often in big production titles. It's usually American guys, which, you know, is quite right, seeing as they put most of the bloody... Whoa, whoa, mama! They put most of the bloody money in. I hope he didn't see me. Did he spot me? Did he spot me? Did he... There's a piggy up there. I'd love to do some voice acting work on these games. It'd be amazing. It would make me happy in my pants. Bastard. But that's where we just came from. I suppose that's why they call these mazes. You do tend to get lost. If any of you have been following me for a while, and a lot of you have been following me from day dot, you'll be the first ones to hold your hands up and say, yep, Crafty has got no fucking sense of direction whatsoever. He's actually appalling, my sense of direction. So I get lost more than what most people do in these games. Right, that's... We gotta go down here. There's a fucking pig in there. Gotta wait for that light to stop flickering, possibly. Should we go and have a look at him? Hello. That's flickering like buggery. We need to open sluice gate number 2. It stopped flickering. It's all good. I'm guessing this is sluice gate number 2. Get the fuck out of here! That's done it! Now I can enter the strange decontamination chamber once again and move onwards. The waters are pushed back, making the way to the bilge clear. Where I can divert the remainder of this filthy torrent back into the Thames where it belongs and clear the path to the centre of the machine. Well, oh, that's alright, it's just the Alecki. It's just the Alecki monster.
That's it, Papa. You're so near now.
I'm so near. Yes, so far, children. Ah, we have another one of these delightful thingamajigglies. Now, I have to remember how to do this. Do we close that door first? I thought we... Why can we not turn the power on? Oh, you push it up, that's right. Close that door. Turn the power. Wait for the pressure. Wait for the pressure. Up it goes. Open sesame. And we've made it. Nice. Oh, is that just the water? Music. Look. You lot are wondering why I'm scared of them. Why are you scared of pigs? Look at them. Look at them. Oh, dinner time. But they're eating bodies. A nest of wretches. Dear God, a whole nest of these foul creatures. No mind. My instincts have drawn me thus far, and I am sure somewhere in this dark, dank complex is a means of further descent. I will not see their faces as they go about their dark business. And yet, I watch them sleep and eat and play, and they are so very human, so very childlike. I not think of what I have seen, of the chairs and the cages, and I will not think of how such monsters may be sculpted. You kind of know how they were made. Poor little buggers. I actually feel quite sorry for them. Just close that behind us, just in case. Do you have the option of opening any of this? We're listening to music. There's one in there. Let's just close it up in case he calls his mates. No, thank you. I'll stay. Close that behind us. Force of habit. Yeah, Biggie. These are like no pigs I ever did see. I ain't gonna look at a bacon sandwich the same way, man. What does that say? Disposable tubes, emergency access only. Well, this is an emergency. Well, it looks like we are about to descend. And I'm not sure I'm particularly happy about it. So we're going to call this episode here, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. It's really starting to get better now, which is thank God for that, because it was a bit boring to start off with, to be fair. But it's starting to really hot up now the further down we get. If you did enjoy it, guys, please remember to hit that old like button. And remember to follow me on Facebook and Twitter too, guys. The links for both are in the description to this video. And I will catch you beautiful bastards on the flip side. This has been the Crafty Cockney, and laters.